Have you ever been laughed at by the very people you love most, laughed at so hard that you start questioning if you even know who you are? That was me. On the night of my father's 60th birthday, I thought I was giving him the perfect gift, a night in a private dining room overlooking the Manhattan skyline, with crystal chandeliers glowing like fireflies and waiters who moved like shadows. To me, it wasn't about the money, it was about seeing him beam with pride as he tasted his favorite lobster dish. But before dessert even touched the table, my family turned the night into an interrogation. "Clara," my sister Evelyn said, swirling her wine like she owned the room. "Do you have any idea how much this costs? Who are you trying to impress?" Her husband laughed. My younger brother chimed in with numbers, spreadsheets, proof that I couldn't possibly afford it. My mother begged them to stop, but Evelyn just pressed harder, her voice echoing across the room like a spotlight on my shame. "They thought I was pretending. Pretending to be wealthy. Pretending to belong in a place like this, and when I pulled out my black card to pay the bill, they didn't just doubt me, they mocked me. Fake, they said. Fraud." My own sister called me an embarrassment, and then, the card declined. Their laughter rang out so loud, I swear it drowned out the soft jazz playing in the main dining room. My stomach twisted. Not because the card was fake, it wasn't. But because I knew the real reason, and it was a truth I had worked so hard to hide. That's when the restaurant's general manager rushed in, breathless. He didn't look at my sister. He didn't look at my brother. He looked straight at me. "Ms. Carter," he said, "I'm so sorry. We still owe your company $500,000. The system flagged the charge, we can't bill someone we're in debt to." The silence at that table was suffocating. $500,000. Owed to me. I'll never forget the look on their faces as they tried to process it. My modest clothes, my studio apartment, my consulting job, and the fact that I owned one of the largest luxury event planning companies on the East Coast. I told them about the galas, the Fortune 500 clients, the $12 million charity events I'd designed, the Forbes recognition I never shared. I showed them numbers that made their salaries look like pocket change, and then I told them the truth, that I never hid my success because I was ashamed, I hid it because I wanted them to love me for me. Because once people see money, they stop seeing the person. My mother cried. My father squeezed my hand. My sister couldn't even look at me at first. But by the end of the night, the laughter was different, warm, genuine. Not at my expense. With me. For me. And as we walked out into the cool Manhattan night, I realized something I wish someone had told me sooner. You can build empires in secret. You can collect wealth, titles, accolades. But none of it matters if the people closest to you don't know who you really are. Sometimes the most expensive thing you'll ever pay for is pretending, and sometimes the most priceless gift you can give is the truth.